there were so many times in my life where I thought this was going to be it. This is where my new era begins. This is going to change me. This is going to change everything for me. And it was every time I had dyed my hair, every time I started a new job, when I moved into an apartment, I thought this is going to be it. You know what? My new life starts now, let alone January 1st. That was always my thing. I'm like, this is the year where I will be unrecognizable. And then nothing ever actually changed. And then when I moved to LA, that was the same year where I started exploring manifestation and diving into mindset. And yes, moving to California was my biggest manifestation, but I didn't realize it until later. And yes, everything changed, but not because of moving locations. I moved here. Yeah, the weather was great. I didn't know anybody. I was stretching out of my comfort zone, trying to meet people and try new things. I was growing as a human, but I still had the same insecurities, the same limiting beliefs, the same fears, the same thought patterns. Nothing changed. I thought this was going to be it. No, it wasn't. Until I started using gratitude every single day, shifting my mindset, digging into those limiting beliefs, uncovering those, really working on me internally. That's when things started shifting. And that is when now, fast forward a couple of years of living here, yeah, my life is unrecognizable. Now I actually feel like I had that moment where, oh, the new era of my life started. And it wasn't because I moved here. It was because I worked on those things from inside. I'd had that internal shift, and that changed everything for me. Because I finally realized it doesn't matter where I live. It doesn't matter what I wear. It doesn't matter like what job I have. I'm going to have the same thought patterns, just put in a different location, and that's not going to change anything. So I can keep doing that now, but if I actually want to make a change, I have to shift the mindset. I have to reprogram that. So yeah, moving to California was my biggest manifestation because growing up, I always had these visions, walking down the sidewalk with palm trees on one side and like this like stone wall on another side. And it actually happened, right? So I unintentionally manifested that move, but that move didn't change things for me. What changed everything for me was me realizing that nothing outside of me is going to change my life. And that is the whole point of this story that I'm sharing. And I hope that if you feel this way, if you feel like, oh, this is going to be it, this is going to be the moment. If you keep coming in with that attitude for anything that you're going into, a new job, a new relationship, a new like workout, a new apartment, whatever, nothing's going to change. Nothing is going to change until you decide, you know what? I'm changing my attitude. I am changing my energy. I am reprogramming those limiting beliefs. I am figuring out what is repeating every single day. And that's how you're going to change your life.